You know, the secretary's dad told me the only reason she's even with me is because I look like Tim Curry. I'm just not seeing it. Do you see it? It's Drewski McGillicuddy's The Rocky Horror Picture Show movie review.
Madness takes its toll.
Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and you'll never guess what the secretary made me do. Well, maybe you could take a good guess. That's right! She made me sit down and finally, after all these years that we've been together, the 8 years it took you, she finally got me to sit down and watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I almost don't even need to have the poster pop up because it's all around me, because the Rocky Horror Picture Show is basically the secretary's Dawn of the Dead. Because she has the 40th anniversary edition, the VHS, the regular old DVD, this book. It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show book. Okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you people. Okay? Because that's what I do. I'm a very honest person. I'm like Abraham Lincoln or George Washington. I cannot tell a lie. I tried to be like her while I was watching this movie. Okay? Let me explain. There's a couple movies that I've been able to get her to watch throughout my life, which one of them being The Sandlot. And the whole time, she's just basically sitting there like this. Stupid kids. Fucking baseball. Fucking stupid. And then try to say that the only thing she liked about the movie was James Earl Jones. Which I know, and anybody else that's seen The Sandlot knows, that that's complete horse shit. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about me, and while I was watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show, I tried to pull that shit too. I'm sitting there like, these songs are fucking stupid, this movie's fucking gay, which, you know, the movie is gay, but, you know, it was
neither here nor there.
It's neither here nor there, everybody. So yeah, like I said, I'm sitting there watching it. The songs are kind of like nails on a chalkboard to me, even though they are catchy, like the Time Warp. Even though I don't like that song, something about it just makes me want to do the Time Warp again, and I don't know why. That's what's happening to me. Like I watched the movie. I'm just gonna fast forward into after I had seen the movie. I watched it. I sat there, and it didn't seem like it was as long as it was supposed to be. Like the movie flowed rather quickly. Like it was an hour and 40 minutes long, and I literally only felt like I was sitting there for an hour. And there were some like really cringy type moments in the movie. But overall, the movie itself, I thought was very enjoyable. It's just some of the songs annoyed the shit out of me. It's like it would just start to get good, okay? And then all of a sudden, I look over, it's like, are they for real gonna... I mean, I know it's a musical, but god damn it, can you just have some dialogue without having to start singing to each other for 5 minutes? But here's the thing. After the movie was over, I go to bed, I'm going to sleep, I'm sleeping. And these songs I couldn't, tell you the words to any of them now, but for some reason I knew all the words to all of them while I'm sitting there trying to go to sleep. And then I wake up and like I'm thinking about, I should go do the Time Warp probably, because it's just what is it? A jump to the left?
It is.
And a hop to the right.
Step to the right.
And it's a jump to the left, and then it's a step to the right. And you put your hands on your hips, and then you do this thrust thing.
Bring your knees in tight.
And it gets people really excited.
It's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane.
Yeah.
Hey, you're knocking my book over.
How's that doing for you? Oh shit. Anyway, should we take it down before it falls down? Look, everybody, I'm gonna leave in the bloopers. Okay, good. Good. All right. So anyway, like I said, and this movie is like the biggest cult movie that's ever existed. There it goes. It's falling over. But it's the biggest cult movie that's ever existed. It's the longest running theatrical movie in existence. It's been playing every weekend somewhere in the world ever since 1975. And I can kind of see why. I mean, like, this is not this movie's not, made for me necessarily, even though I still found enjoyment in it, and I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. And I didn't really like it while I was watching it. That's the craziest thing. But maybe it's because subconsciously I'm, like she is, with every movie I've tried to have her watch, I'm just not going to like it out of spite. And that's what I was doing. I was trying not to like it out of spite. And even though there were a couple legitimately cringy scenes, one being the scene where he creates Rocky. That's why they call it the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He creates Rocky, and then it's almost like Rocky's not really interested, and so he starts chasing him around and throwing a fit. And I thought that was kind of dumb. Other than that, I like the story about Brad and Janet and how they're at their friend's wedding, and she gets the next bouquet, and like, oh, now they're gonna get engaged. That's sweet. And then they're out on a rainy night, and they get stranded, and they have to go to this creepy mansion or castle, whatever you want to call it. It's a castle, and apparently they renovated it, and you can actually spend the night there. So if you're a big fan of the Rocky Horror Picture Show and you didn't know that, now you know that. So go to England, you can stay in this castle. But anyway, so it's raining, and they go to this place, and the next thing you know, they're all in their underwear. So and then people just keep breaking out into song and dance. It starts off right away when Brad's talking to Janet. All of a sudden he's telling her, "Damn it, Janet," and then I'm like, hey, this seems awfully familiar. But yeah, so the best scene, I'm not going to sit here and recap the whole movie. That's not what I wanted to do here.
You should.
But my absolute favorite part of the movie, it's just classic. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. Janet's laying in bed, and then here comes who you think is Brad. Not to spoil anything. Spoiler alert if you've never seen this movie. Stop right now and go watch the movie if you've not seen the movie before you watch what I'm about to spoil, because it is the best scene, in my opinion, in the movie. But yeah, Janet's laying in bed, and who you think is Brad comes and lays down with her, and the next thing you know, it's Frankenfurter. And he starts, giving her, I don't know, the business. He starts giving her the business, and she's like, no. And it's kind of like Sean Connery, where 5 no's and a yes is still a yes. So he bangs Janet. And then the very next scene, Brad's laying there in bed, and here comes Janet. And you're like, well, that can't be Janet. This seems like it might be the same thing all over again. And damn it if it ain't. It's Frankenfurter again, and he's going to fuck Brad now. And so apparently he fucks both of them. They both liked it. I don't know. But the funny thing is, like, when they first get there, like, neither one of them want to be there, but you slowly see Janet start to come around, like, she like all of a sudden starts singing along with the songs, and Brad keeps looking at her like, and then like the way she gets excited when she's watching Frankenfurter, she'll start clapping. I don't know. I feel like I'm more excited about this movie than I should be, but hey, that's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
No, you should be very excited about it.
Why don't you just sit over there and here? Look, this is what she's doing, everybody. She's over there
I got my hand
sewing clown costumes.
elbow deep.
And don't mind the mess in my house. I've been working on it for a couple weeks. It's a mess. This is a terrible review. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. This is supposed to be a special occasion because I watched a cult classic that's probably everybody's favorite cult classic. Mine happens to be Redneck Zombies, but this movie is right up there with Redneck Zombies as far as quality is concerned. I mean, the movie is shot very well. That's another thing I can say for the movie. It's just some of the songs, it's not my style of music. I don't like Rocky type show tunes. I mean, they all felt like show tunes.
Because it was a musical. It was a stage musical that was turned into a movie.
See, I don't go to stage musicals very often. But I can say that this movie, if you've never seen it, go ahead and watch it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? Because it's not that scary. It's a little frightening in scenes, but it's not the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Meatloaf.
It's got Meatloaf, and that's the other thing. Let's talk about that. He comes in for one song, and then that's it. Like, what a waste of fucking. I don't know. I feel like
This was pre-Got Out of Hell, though.
But
so
I feel like he could have like actually been in the movie, except for to just come in and sing a song and then die. Not to spoil anything, but I already said spoiler alert. But yeah, also the one song that really does stick out to me that I really did enjoy, and the performance, because that's the thing. Tim Curry's performance makes this movie, just for me anyway. And then I'm Going Home. See, look, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I got the secretary over here. She's supposed to tell me and not just nod silently. Anyway, but yeah, I'm Going Home.
Yeah.
Scott H. Byram did the same song, but it's different, completely different.
I'm going home. I wanna see my kid. I wanna tell my little cousin where I've been. Oh, trouble with the living is you gotta get it done. Keep on sitting and you're always on the run. Make the rocket trouble, keep hanging on line. Never stop moving the hang on the grind. Yeah.
But yeah, this song kind of moved me. And I don't necessarily like the way the movie ended. Or did I?
You kind of did. I mean, you were like, I didn't hate it.
Well, no, I can't even remember now. Like, did the alien thing end it, or was it after he was turning everybody in and out of statues?
Well, no. Remember they had the floor show.
So he does die.
Yes, he did die.
See?
It was done and over with. Him and
Didn't like
Rocky and Columbia all died.
Didn't like it. Why are these aliens getting away with this?
Because they're aliens.
Fucking bullshit.
And they're taking all the proof with them back to Transylvania.
That's the one thing that I can say for the movie is I had necessarily no idea what the fuck was going on the entire time. Luckily, there was some guy trying to explain it to me,
The
but it was that was another one of my favorite parts of the movie. Like when they're doing the time warp, it cuts back to the narrator
Criminologist.
and whatever the criminologist, and he's saying it's just a step to the left or something
Jump
like that.
to the left.
I don't know. I'll have to watch the movie again, but it's gonna be another 8 years because I got so much shit on my plate. It's ridiculous. I feel like one of them Japanese fetish.
Start watching it once a week. That's the curse of
Did
that
you,
movie.
you totally interrupted my fucking joke.
I don't care.
Hopefully, you people out there caught it. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not myself personally, but anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So let's rate the son of a bitch. What do I think? Should I put a number on it? Because it'd be hard to come up with something very interesting. And I honestly think the movie deserves what it gets. And that's a 7.5. That's what it's got on IMDb. That's just who I am. That's how I feel about it. So
Bullshit.
the IMDb rating is fairly on point, in my opinion.
Bullshit.
Well, then what do you give it?
I give it a 9.5.
A 9.5. What are your gripes? You got any gripes?
My
See,
only
she
gripes,
didn't even be in a goddamn review. Now she's just ruining the video.
No, my only gripes is that the fact that you've got the two different soundtracks, the two different audios, and trying to find the right one is a little difficult.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know whether to watch the UK version or the US version. We went ahead and watched the US version.
See, now you have to watch the UK version to see the
For
difference
Christ's
in
sake.
soundtrack.
Anyway, have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? If so, leave your comments in the comment section down below expressing how much you love or hate this movie.
Tell us
Also,
how many
if
times you've seen it live.
if you've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, tell me why you haven't seen it. The reason I've never watched it is because I'm not really into musicals. And that being said, this is one of the better musicals I've seen, even though I didn't care for the songs, even though they are catchy. It's just not my style of music. But damn if I didn't enjoy myself, and then the movie almost like it haunted me. It's almost like it's still haunting me now that it's over. So explain what that's all about in the comments section down below. But yeah, most importantly though, if you have not seen this movie, let me know why. Let me know if maybe I've changed your mind. All that kind of stuff. Let's have conversations. Also, I might as well throw this out there because it's been a while. I have a fucking Spreadshirt store. And I don't think I've sold anything. I haven't even checked in a while because I'm too busy to have bothered. But I also have a Patreon page, and I need money so I can fix this background because it's pitiful. Also, there's something else about liking and subscribing. Whatever you're gonna do, you've probably already done it by now. I shouldn't have to give you instructions on how to YouTube. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, here you go. Real quick before I leave. All right, this time I'm really leaving. Let me ask you this, though. You can leave this in the comment section down below. What is worse? Monday morning or Sunday evening? Wrap that around your fucking noodle.
Well, I'm a little mad that you didn't talk about how you were excited that Columbia's nipple kept popping out and you kept seeing it peekabooing here and there, and about Rocky Horror's bizarre belly button, and he wasn't supposed to have a belly button because he wasn't technically born, and about how you felt about, you know, Frankenfurter with those stockings and the
All right,
leg
I'm just
kicks
gonna
and
I'm just gonna
such.
stop you right there.